Hello my dears. May peace be with you. I hope you are well and in harmony as we come together for a deep spiritual connection. Today I come to you, bringing 5 teachings. Do you aspire to improve your financial situation? Then, you must start with your home. Believe it or not, your house is a direct reflection of your life. When your dwelling is filled with negative energy, when aspects of your home are not in harmony, you also do not feel well, and as a result, financial prosperity seems to elude you. The time has come to understand that there are 5 crucial aspects that can hinder wealth from flowing into your home. Now is the time for us to discuss this. Let's start with the 5th aspect, which, although it may seem the simplest, greatly influences the financial energy of your home. Your home, specifically the kitchen, the heart of the house, where food is prepared and stored, can sabotage your financial progress if it is in disarray. My dear ones, a cluttered food area can be more detrimental than you imagine. We, as human beings, were sent to Earth with the mission to survive and prosper, enjoying the delights of life, and all of this requires financial resources. But at the center of our existence lies our basic survival instinct, which requires sustenance. We yearn for the sunlight, the freshness of the rain, the calm of the night, and above all, for food. Without food, we cannot live. Now, imagine if the place where your food is stored is completely messy. This is where money comes into the equation. You work and earn money to be able to enjoy life and, of course, buy food. But if all your food is in disarray, you are sending the universe the wrong message. When we study the psychology of the human brain, we understand that a disorganized food area is detrimental. Regardless of how hard you work, if your kitchen is in disarray, it will eventually affect your financial prosperity. Here, allow me to give you a divine tip on how to organize your kitchen to maximize positive energy. Remember to organize the food by categories. For example, group breakfast foods together, as well as lunch items. Keep similar foods together, pasta with pasta, rice with rice, beans with beans, canned goods together. If your kitchen is in disarray, it is a sign that you are facing financial difficulties. I must tell you, there are people who unconsciously create clutter in their food area. Be aware of this. This is the 5th element that subtly drains the financial prosperity from your home. Therefore, I encourage you to tidy up your kitchen and organize your food area. This is a small step to improve your financial situation. The 4th aspect is the bedroom where you rest, as it may be harboring difficulties. Take notice, as there are memories of times past that insist on remaining. What are these memories of the past? A photo from that trip you took a decade ago, perhaps? That image that, despite being still, continues to remind you that you could only visit that place once. These are some of the things that, instead of adding value to your life, seem to create limitations. Some of them, I perceive, may even be in your own bedroom. For example, that set of sheets you inherited from your grandmother that you don't use. Do you yearn for prosperity? Isn't that true? Then you must consider, do you really want to enrich yourself or just drown in nostalgia? We came to Earth to survive, of course, but also to evolve. Memories trapped in objects from the past, marking unique moments, can create obstacles to your progress. It is natural to have a photo of a loved one, of a special moment that left its mark. For example, the image of your wedding. Yes, it is a treasure to be cherished, but how about also adding the photo of that wonderful trip you took with your spouse? Because as magnificent as the wedding day may have been, life is not limited to a single moment. Stagnation can push away prosperity, even damage relationships. Therefore, pay attention to my words. If there are items from the past that remain unchanged in your life, consider removing them. Surely, this fourth obstacle is preventing abundance from flowing freely into your life. Allow me to warn you about the third element on our list, an aspect that is gaining gradual strength: dust. I see that you appreciate the presence of artificial flowers, however, they remain uncleansed. Dust accumulates there. I observe that your house harbors a vast collection of books, but once again, dust is present. You have a project, a clock that you appreciate, but it is covered in dust. The elegant chandelier adorned with crystals that you acquired is also a haven for dust. I ask you to pay extra attention to this matter. If there is an accumulation of dust in your dwelling, it can lead to problems, including financial ones. Therefore, I urge you to remedy this situation. Remove the dusty object from your house, or better yet, clean it. On the path you tread daily, there should be no dirt, no dust, no disorder. Another point to note is the space beneath your bed. You need to check if there is dust there. When you lift the sheet, do you notice a fine layer of dust? That is not good. You are here on earth to rest as well, and dust disturbs that peace as it interferes with the oxygen. Understand that this is not a random conclusion but a study of the brain. Observe how your brain receives and processes this information. So, as the third item on our list, the cleanliness of dust is of utmost importance. Now let's address the second point of our conversation, the issue of accumulated objects, items stacked carelessly. Do you understand the importance of this matter? Do you remember that space under the bed? With no available space, we end up filling this nook with everything and anything. For example, you might store a Christmas tree under the bed, isn't that true? I ask you, then, how is that Christmas tree in your room? Perhaps you have placed it there along with a bag full of decorations. I know, dear ones, that living spaces, particularly apartments, have been shrinking. However, here lies a clarity that should not be ignored. Such spaces may be small, but they should never be disorganized. They can be compact, but they should always be harmonious. So, if you have a smaller apartment and wish to utilize the space under the bed, how should you proceed? I advise you to put everything in a box or a plastic bag, well organized. Care and attention are reflected in our minds. The goal is to do everything with excellence because our greater purpose is to live an incredible life. Therefore, if you desire to live such a life, align yourself with this organization. I warn you, then, that accumulated objects may be hindering your life. They not only can but are indeed doing so. They drain your money, break your prosperity. And this applies to everything. If you throw everything in a drawer or stack clothes in the closet, remember, according to psychology, your room reflects how you see the world, and your closet is how your mind reacts to it. So I ask you, how is your home? Is it disorganized? How many items do you possess that could be better stored or even discarded? Pay attention and sharpen your awareness of this matter. Finally, let's address the first item on our list, the dense energies in your home. A house can become seriously ill due to stagnant energy, the accumulation of elements that absorb negative vibrations. From the photographs of your family, those with your loved ones, to the ones you printed without even paying attention, piled up objects that add no value, only occupy spaces and sicken the environment. These objects can open a gateway to energies that do not contribute to your well-being. When you allow such energies to settle, challenges arise, and the flow of prosperity diminishes. Protecting the energy of your abode is fundamental, a celestial commandment. Divine Being, observe if there are things in your home that are absorbing this negative energy. After all, one cannot ignore the presence and influence of spirituality in your life. It constitutes 80% of your existence, while only 20% is your carnal responsibility. Remember this, 80% belongs to your eternal spirit, for you are like the tip of an iceberg. You can look up or down, but you are the small visible part of a grand spirit. When your spirit is not well cared for, nothing flows. If you notice any of these elements in your home, beware, as they may be attracting scarcity to your abode. No celestial being deserves such a fate, isn't that true? Learn, it is worth believing in life. For, just like the angels, your task is to bring light where there is darkness, balance where there is chaos. Remember to subscribe and activate notifications to receive alerts for our new videos. Thank you for watching and sharing this video. We appreciate your presence. Leave a like, subscribe. That way, you won't miss the upcoming videos and you will help this video reach more people. Gratitude.